another live stream और कैसे हो आप सब लोग? होप आप लोग अच्छे होंगे। आज हम फिर से खेलने वाले जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट का फेवरेट सीरीज। सॉरी, अरे यार मैं कितना दूर है, मैं क्या ही करता हूँ यार। सॉरी गाइस, सॉरी फॉर ब्लैक स्क्रीन। आज हम करने वाले जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट और आज का टारगेट है 96 सब्सक्राइबर्स। 96 सब्सक्राइबर्स, 86 के क्राइम्स का जोश चेक किया है। और हाँ, अभी तक 6:30 नहीं हुआ, इसी वजह से क्रीम का नाम अभी तक मेरा शेयर का नेम चेंज नहीं होगा, इसी वजह से। हाँ, एक और बात है कि 100 सब्सक्राइबर होने के बाद एक और ऐसी चीज होने वाली है, लेकिन उसके अंदर थोड़ा सा और भी ज्यादा लॉजिकल कुछ नहीं होने वाला। नहीं, रुक जाओ गाइस, मैं एक बार देख लेता हूँ कि मेरा स्ट्रीमिंग जो है उसका सारा ऑडियो आ रहा है कि नहीं। सारा ऑडियो आ रहा है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा ना इसको मैं मुझे कम करना पड़ेगा, जिससे ना ये ना थोड़ा सा लाइक ज्यादा ही आवाज निकाल रहा है। This is not even good, guys. Not good. अब चलो आज हम फिर कोई नया इवेंट क्यों नहीं आता बे? क्या पुराने इवेंट के साथ हम अटके रहे हैं? ये हो गया, ये हो गया 40 प्रीमोनिम्स। थर्ड वाला नहीं किया कल हमने थर्ड वाला नहीं किया, थर्ड वाला कर देते, एक सेकंड हो जाएगा। एफ क्रीम, वेलकम सुम्बी टू द स्ट्रीम। मैं कैसे आपको वेलकम कर रहा हूँ व्हाइल मैंने जैसे प्रॉमिस किया, और 100 सब्सक्राइबर पे भी ऐसी कुछ चीज होगी। चलो गाइस, आज फिर से थोड़ा सा गेम की स्टार्टिंग में टॉर्चर सेंड कर लेते हैं, जिससे ज्यादा स्ट्रीम ना करना पड़े। मालूम नहीं मुझे शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी लॉस, शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी लॉस। अच्छा, अ शॉर्ट प्रॉमिस ऑफ ब्लू स्काइज मेन फ्रंट लेफ्ट वाला जो है वो ये होने वाला है। तो शॉर्ट टर्म, मेरा फोन का रुको तो ये चल क्यों नहीं रहा है? हाँ, क्या है ना, मीडियम द हाइट शिलहोटे ऑफ द विंड्स। रिडीम नहीं, अब रिडीम नहीं, कमेंट चेंज हो गया, अब डॉट एक्सक्लेमेशन आर एक्सक्लेमेशन आर देना पड़ेगा। वो बहुत बड़ा सेंटेंस होता है ना, तो चेंज कर दिया मैंने, सॉरी। थोड़ा सा चेंजेस आए हैं, नए मीम्स भी आ गए। हेलो गाइस, एक्सक्लेमेशन मेन्यू भी कर लो, देखो क्या आता है नया चीज।
क्रीम भाई, मेरा आईडी हैक हो गया था अभी जस्ट। डिस्कॉर्ड मारने कैसे? भाई कितना हो रहा था भाई बंदा, मतलब अभी उसको निकाला हूँ आईडी से, अभी पासवर्ड भी चेंज कर दिया। भाई उसने शुभम को 10 बार कॉल लगाया। होली शिट।
तो गाइस, ये दिक्कत थी हमारी, और सॉरी कभी-कभी मेरे को माइक बंद करना पड़ रहा है। आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी गाइस, वो थोड़ी सी घर पे ना कुछ काम चल रहा है, और इसके अलावा मुझे स्ट्रीम करने का टाइम नहीं मिलता, वरना मैं अल्टीमेट क्वालिटी के लिए रुक जाता, मतलब थोड़ा सा रुक के तब स्ट्रीम करता, लेकिन उतना टाइम नहीं मिलता यार, सॉरी गाइस। थोड़ी देर के लिए जो माइक बंद रहेगा, तो ऐसा मत सोचो कि नहीं क्राइम्स क्या बकवास पेल रहा है, वो चला गया। तो थोड़ा सा आई एम रियली सॉरी। चलो आज 8 बजे तक उठना है। लेट्स सी टॉर्चर बहुत करता है यार 8 बजे तक।
8 बजे करने वाले लाइव स्ट्रीम?
भाई देखो ये अलग नशे करके बैठे हैं। 8 बजे तक करने वाला लाइव स्ट्रीम। उतना करूंगा तो मेरा हालत खराब हो जाएगा। पहली बात। दूसरी बात ये तन्मय भैया मेरा बहुत मारेंगे। वाह मैंने अभी तेरे को मना किया था ना कि उतना ज्यादा स्ट्रीम मत कर, कोई फायदा नहीं है, फिर भी कर रहा है। अच्छा ये
लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग आप थंबनेल चेंज करते हो हर समय?
हाँ थंबनेल तो चेंज करता हूँ ना। आपको क्या लगता है सेम थंबनेल रखता हूँ क्या?
डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज इसमें से अच्छे थंबनेल्स है।
हाँ वो कैनवा से बनाते हैं।
बहुत आगे तक जाओगे।
बहुत?
हाँ
क्या बोला? इंस्पिरेशन
इनको
स्कूल में था। अच्छा गाइस सुनो आज सुनो लेट मी टेल यू एन इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी गाइस। वो ये है कि आज मैं स्कूल में था ओके ना। मैंने मेरे पास मार्कर नहीं था तब, तो मैं अपने दोस्तों को बोलता था भाई मार्कर दे दे मैं तेरे को लौटा दूंगा। तो इसी वजह से मेरे को मार्कर के लिए मैं मार्कर लिया, फिर मैं अपने बुक्स के ऊपर लिखने लगा। ठीक है मेरे को एक पीछे बंदे ने डिस्टर्ब किया तो मैंने उसके वो जो प्रॉब्लम था उसको सॉल्व किया, फिर मैंने अपने फिर से लिखना शुरू कर दिया। ठीक है वो दिन खत्म। आज के दिन में मैं इंग्लिश लिटरेचर का पीरियड था। मैंने अपने इंग्लिश लिटरेचर बुक खोला, फिर उधर से मेरे को एक चीज देखने को मिली कि मेरे दोस्त का और मेरे टीचर का बुक अलग है और मेरा बुक अलग है। मैंने बोला व्हाट द हेल कैसे? तो वो बोला कि भाई कुछ भी हो सकता है। मेरे दोस्त ने बोला कि कुछ भी हो सकता है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है। फिर मैंने टीचर को बोला पूछा कि सर मेरा बुक अलग है, क्या करूं सर? तो सर ने क्या बोला पता है? शुभम भैया क्या आपको बता दे। सर ने बोला ये गधेरे क्राइम्स क्या यार क्या करता तूने? गलत सलत का बुक लेके आया। तो हिस्ट्री बुक के ऊपर स्टिकर चिपका है इंग्लिश लिटरेचर का। मैंने फिर ठीक से देखा कि हिस्ट्री बुक के ऊपर ही मैंने लिखा है। मेरे आज जोक्स को क्या हुआ गाइस? मैं बोल क्यों नहीं पा रहा हूँ? आज सुबह मैंने बोलने की कोशिश की जोक्स। व्यूअर्स भी चले गए भाई। एक दो तीन की वाचिंग आ रही थी, सारे जीरो हो गए। फिर से 2 की वाचिंग आ गई, अलग बात है। वाचिंग का कुछ डिसएडवांटेज हो रहा है। लेकिन उसकी बात छोड़ो। मेरे जोक्स को शायद से बवासीर हो गया। And flowing melodies and rainbow branches. Flowing melodies and rainbow branches. Main flower. तो main flower के लिए हमें चाहिए होगा a short ring of hearts. Hold on guys.
भाई मजा आ गया। Hello, hello. Hello, I am from Discord supporter. I am from Discord supporter. I will find a hacker in your server. I will so bad because you in live.
फिर क्या तुम मैं कॉल ही करो
You in live. Okay, okay. The live is over. You
Come
can
on.
ask me.
Don't be upset.
Okay, bye.
To a light novel.
Come on.
Shining already है वैसे
My diary is to a light novel.
so love and now let's go और like Sangling और पहले इस मुझे से just concentration इसका पर इलेक्ट देखो तीन तीन आ गए guys. It's like a dream come true. यार क्या पका रहा हूँ मैं रुको गाइस मैं धीरे धीरे अपनी वॉइस को ना बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ ये भी प्रॉब्लम चलो एक्सपेडिशन चलते हैं उसके बाद हम कमीशंस करेंगे कमीशन बहुत पसंद है एक्चुअली सॉरी ये सच में आज के दिन क्या हो रहा है गाइस मेरे को
Ad Astra Abyssal.
रीडिंग करो प्लीज यार रीडिंग करो गाइस रीडिंग करो तो बात रखी हूं मैं आज मेरे जोक्स को बवासीर हो गया गाइस और एक्सपीडिशन से
Ad Astra
पानी
Abyssal.
की कमी ना हो चलो 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 को भेजते हैं चल को भेजेंगे फिर ये भेजेंगे हम मिनट को भेजेंगे हम इधर कौन जाना ए हां इसके लिए तो सारा को भेजेंगे फिर हम इसके लिए
chance to
क्या बोल
exit.
रहे हैं
There is no chance to exit one hacker.
मतलब बोल क्या रहे हो यार? ये क्या बोल रहे हो यार? क्या क्या बोल क्या रहे हो भैया? बोल क्या रहे हो? गाइस आप बताओ कौन से नशे अच्छे होते हैं? वही नशे आपको इनको करवाने पड़ेंगे, वरना इन्होंने अभी अपना नशे करने का चेंज किया
Guess
ना,
we can rest a
थोड़ा
bit.
सा ड्रास्टिक चेंज की वजह से गलत से बोल रहे हैं, तो थोड़ा सा चेंज करना पड़ेगा। आज स्कूल में पढ़ा है नार्कोटिक ड्रग्स का, तो वो नार्कोटिक ड्रग्स देंगे। स्कूल में पढ़ा है कौन वाले ड्रग्स वो लेंगे आज। लेट्स गो गाइस। आज का स्ट्रीम इतना चिल्ड क्यों है मालूम है? चिल्ड क्या है? बोरिंग है। आई थॉट मेरे को एक लोफी म्यूजिक लगा दें। गाइस आप कमेंट में बताओ मुझे कि लोफी म्यूजिक लगा के पीछे पीछे वरना बोर हो रहा है क्या, वो बताओ मुझे पहले। ये बताओ कि बोर हो रहा है क्या? बोर हो रहा है क्या गाइस? बोर नहीं होना चाहिए, बस सही हो। मैं जोक्स आज मेरे छुट्टी पे गए हैं तो इस वजह से जोक से ठीक नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन हाँ मैं गाना लगा के ठीक कर सकता हूँ। और प्लीज टेल मी अगर मेरे बैकग्राउंड से कितना आ जा रहा है कि यार मेरा नाइट बोर्ड ऑफ करके कितना लोनली लोनली रखते हैं लग रहा है। और है उधर दूर रुको तो गाइस, मैं ना नाइट बोर्ड सेटअप करके एक सीन में आ जाता हूँ। नाइट बोर्ड इज फीलिंग लोनली राइट नाउ। भाई गाइस नाइट बोर्ड सोने चला गया। क्या बोल रहा है यार? क्या बोल रहा हूँ प्राइम? लिटरली क्या बोल रहा है यार? मैं पता नहीं क्या हो क्या रहा है मुझे क्या है। तो ऑटोमेटिक फिल्टर्स मॉडरेटर के अंदर, ओ मॉडरेटर के अंदर मैंने नाइट बोट को नहीं लगाना। हाँ नाइट बोट
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
कभी और नाइट बोट के मैंने कुछ फीचर्स डिसेबल कर दिए जिससे अगर आपको कभी भी कोई दिक्कत होती है ना तो वो दिक्कत अभी नहीं होगी। वाला कॉपी सी close and now plus V guys. Night bot save. Done guys. Done. Welcome night bot to the stream. Night bot को क्या वेलकम कर रहा है यार? मैं लिटरली पगला गया हूँ गाइस। अच्छा तो सतीश भैया हो, ये सतीश भैया कितने आ रहे हैं? हमेशा कच्ची करके चले आ रहे हैं और आ रहे हैं। सिस्टर नशे गाइस, सिस्टर नशे बाहर हिटी सिस्टर नशे ये वाला लाइक गाइस शायद से नाइट बॉट के साथ साथ सबको ही नशे हो रहे हैं। आज भी इतने नशे कैसे हो रहे हैं गाइस? इतने नशे तो कभी भी नहीं होते। इतने नशे
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
Next time that little girl comes around, we'll make a new firework for her.
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
I'm extremely sorry guys. Sorry guys.
Party's a bit boring.
मैं बहुत शर्मिंदा हूँ
Next time that
guys.
little girl comes around, I'll make a new firework for her.
Hold on guys. Night mode testing guys. Night mode काम कर रहा है क्या? नहीं मुझे नहीं हाँ काम कर रहा है. Night mode is working guys. Remove. Thank you guys for patiently waiting for me. थोड़ा सा जस्ट काम आ गया था यार. वैसे स्ट्रीम के बीच में काम करने का दिल तो नहीं करता लेकिन फिर भी मेरे को और टाइम नहीं मिलता ना. स्कूल भी स्टार्ट हो गया है. इसी वजह से स्कूल के लिए टाइम नहीं मिलता. बाकी टाइम भी नहीं मिलता है. तो इसी वजह से ना गाइस सॉरी गाइस. आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी. बीच में 3 वाचिंग हुई थी तो इसी वजह से वो लोग अगर देख रहे हो अभी भी मेरा वाचिंग का कुछ आज गड़बड़ है. आज क्या इतने दिन से गड़बड़ ही चल रहा है भाई. बस यार लिटरली बताओ कौन से नशे करके आ रहे हैं ये लोग. कौन से नशे? आई मीन इतना कौन सा नशा है जो लाइक इट्स लाइक
Only to
कम्युनिकेबल
cleanse the
डिजीज.
corrupt souls of this world.
Like communicable drugs. सोचो गाइस. हम सांप के मुंह के ऊपर से जाएंगे अब गाइस. सांप के मुंह के ऊपर से. तो ये है स्केलेटन. सांप का स्केलेटन जिसके ऊपर से मिट्टी लग गई है. मिट्टी. So cool. This looks so cool. I am acting like a Mugu. Destroy the little towers. चलो खाली towers destroy करना ना. Towers कितने के? ओ मेरा डीलुक तो नहीं है. मेरा तो खाली मोना बचा है.
My flame has been extinguished.
डीलुक.
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Leela's storm and fire defenses are second to none.
रुको गाइस मेरे को ना अपना कैरेक्टर से योएमिया को लगाना पड़ेगा. तो ये मैं भूल गया यार. मैं योएमिया को लगाना भूल गया यार. लिटरली मैं भूल गया यार योएमिया को लगाना. उसके साथ उसकी बाद That's why
Let's go out and play.
खेलना. योएमिया को कहाँ पे जाके खेलना है गाइस? अच्छा फ्राइड नूडल्स इज ऑनलाइन. सो फ्राइड नूडल्स अगर फ्राइड नूडल्स ये है ना. हाँ तो if wanna play then join. just join.
I know for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Build your okay. भाई इधर कुछ तो था. एक्सएम के लिए तो कुछ तो था. बाय टट्टी निकल. सॉरी गाइस. किधर रख रहे हो पप्पा? ये फिर से एफ के. आई एम श्योर भाई फिर से एफ के गाइस. इसके अलावा ये कुछ करते ही नहीं है।
The insolent shall be punished.
ये क्या हो क्या रहा है? अरे
Time for a light show. Where are you? Where are you? Winter shall eventually come.
मैं वो कैरेक्टर पहली बार यूज कर लाइक अभी यूज करना शुरू किया तो डोंट जज मी प्लीज गाइस। क्या रहा है कैमरे मत करो गाइस। मैंने अभी तो ये स्टार्ट किया है वो कैरेक्टर यूज करना तो
It's my lucky day.
Later, please.
You're the fairy.
ऑटोमेटिक कैसे मर गया भाई? ये सस्ता ना ये भी सस्ता नशे करके बैठा है यार। मेरे को एक और मीम बनाना पड़ा है सस्ता नशे के। ज्यादातर लोग आजकल सस्ता नशे कर रहे हैं। मैं वही ना रात को मैंने सोचा था एक मीम एक और ऐड करूंगा लेकिन वो बीच में जाके भूल गया इन से। हाँ
You're open. Freeze.
Here come the fireworks.
I got careless.
ये क्या हुआ है?
Fuse is lit.
Freeze.
हाँ क्या है?
Pick.
रखी बंदा क्या हो रहा है यार? आज मेरे को सब्सक्राइबर्स लूज करवाने हैं सर। I'm not in the mood actually. I'm not in the mood like क्लास करने के बाद ना ऐसा लाइक मेरा को जोक्स को कुछ हो गया है गाइस। लाइक कल जितना एक्टिव था ना आज उतना एक्टिव नहीं हूँ। आई एम फीलिंग लाइक स्लो। यार क्या है? टट्टी यार मिया गई यार। नहीं होल्ड ऑन गाइस। आई क्रीम ओपी यही मिया नक्चरी यही मिया खत्म है वो। गाइस जिसने भी अभी तक स्ट्रीम को लाइक नहीं की तो स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दो और अगर नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो। हाँ 86 सब खाली हो गया।
Nowhere to hide.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
ओ भाई क्या डैमेज मिल रहा है मुझे? भाई 86 सब्सक्राइब। वो खाली हो गए थे भैया। यू आर लेट। कल हो गए थे भैया कल। आज का गोल है 90। लेट्स गो। गाइस देखो मैं सारा दिन मेहनत की स्कूल से आया हूँ। स्ट्रीम पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड हाँ कर तो सकते हैं लेकिन इतना पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड मुश्किल होता है। उसको एप्रिशिएट करते हुए आप करते हो। ओ भाई लिटरली उसने एक शॉट मारा सारे ये जो होते हैं ना बोलते फूलते लड्डू ये लड्डू खत्म हो गए। ये लड्डू बहुत अच्छा है। Let's go guys। मतलब एफ ये क्या चीज है?
With sword comes shadow.
लग गए भगवान ये लग गए।
Time for a light show. Burned too
पता एफ
brightly.
ठंडा ये मिया
Incoming.
ये मिया का खाली हेल्थ कम है गाइस और कुछ नहीं है।
Got lucky that time. I'll be fine. Oh, fizzled out.
भाई मेरे को पहले ये बताओ कि ये हो कैसे रहा है? हार गया यार। होल्ड भाई, नॉट गुड। ये क्या तत्ती चीज हो रहा था मेरे साथ? तो आई होप मुझे ना ये लगाना चाहिए, लाइक एशियन। रुक जाएगा ऐसा, मैंने म्यूजिक तो बहुत कम कर अकाउंट कहाँ है ऑडियो म्यूजिक वॉल्यूम ना। ये ठीक है, क्योंकि बीच बीच में ना मैंने लोफी म्यूजिक ऐड करके रखा है, नहीं कोई और म्यूजिक है, तो जो है ना आपको बोर होगा जस्ट, इसी वजह से मैं बोर होगा।
Fire hazard!
गाइस, जिसने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, नाइटबॉट ठीक बहुत बोल रहा है, पता है?
Speed of light! Got lucky that time.
What the F? अरे ऊपर चढ़ना बे, खत्म हो जाएगा, टाइमर खत्म हो जाएगा। हाँ, इसके बाद 100 सब्सक्राइबर्स को रखूंगा ना। टट्टी लोग ऊपर जाने दे। क्राइम्स की चॉकलेट क्रीम रखूंगा, लेकिन वो 100 सब्सक्राइबर्स है, इसमें से गाइस सब्सक्राइब कर ही लो एक वो है ये के ऊपर से
Nowhere to hide.
अरे क्या है? ये क्या हो क्या रहा है?
Time for a light show.
टी यार, नहीं टी।
Oh, that hurt.
यार ये फिर से फ्रोज करने लग गई है। टट्टी इंसान नहीं।
The fuse is lit.
चल हट जा। यार I hate this quest. I hate this
To the
quest.
chase.
ये बहुत फ्रीज कर रही है यार, खतरनाक फ्रीज किए जा रही है। ओह वेट मुझे प्रेस ये जिंदगी खट्टी है यार। लाइटिंग बोर्ड भी मेरे ऊपर गिर गया, जस्ट सोचो गाइस। बच गए भाई, क्वेस्ट एटलीस्ट कंप्लीट तो हो गया। सॉरी फॉर दैट टेरिबल साउंड गाइस। अब बोलो मुझे कि कौन सा करे, अब कौन सा कर रहे गाइस? मैं तो मिल गया ये दोनों में से, तो कौन सा करे गाइस? इज इट गोना बी याइमिको और शांगोनोमिया कोकोमी? आई गेस याइमिको, क्योंकि इसका कौन सा खुलेगा? अगर ये तो ये याइमिको से खुलेगा आ रहा था तो अगर हम याइमिको करेंगे, सॉरी सांगोनोमिया कोकोमी करेंगे, तो हमें आ रहा था कि तो उसके साथ अनलॉक फ्री मिलेगा। लेकिन अगर हम लाइक याइमिको करेंगे तो मुश्किल है, बहुत श्योर कौन सा करेंगे। एक काम करते हैं, आज याइमी को करते हैं, बिकॉज़ आई लाइक लेडी गुजी। अच्छा है। I mean like वो जो डायलॉग था ना माय ये जो बोलती है ना ये बहुत अच्छी है। You know what I mean? And don't repeat it वरना मेरे फ्रेंड्स आके बोलेगा भाई ये क्राइम जो दिखता है ये क्राइम जो दिखता है वो एक्चुअल में है ही नहीं। Let us go. Take a stroll around the Hanamazika. ये इसका इस जगह का नाम Hanamazika है। नहीं इसका नाम नहीं इस जगह का नाम
We haven't been to the
Hanamazika है।
EI publishing house in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only
मेरे को
one
लगा
thing
हमारा
worth wishing for, and that is a ton
story का
of
जो main
Mora.
character है उसने बोला
But
भी
the exams
come
next
on.
week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh?
Really? You guys don't know?
नहीं पता।
You need but
Resume Mr.
stand on
Kenneth
this
run
land at
GENSHIN on
midnight,
4 GB
lower
RAM
your
and
head,
64
and recite
GB
a special incantation, then your wish will
कितना
come
storage
true.
full है वो बताओ। Full कितना है? फिर समझ में आएगा।
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
What's
A
that?
wish ritual? That actually works?
Only 10 GB full है। 10 GB full है। भाई 10 GB full?
Right? Even Paimon knows
Also
that's
full
just
पे
not how the
चलते
world
भाई।
works.
10 GB full पे।
I didn't believe it at first either, but
चल
that
तो
changed
जाएगा।
when it
चल
worked
तो
for someone
जाएगा।
I know.
थोड़ा लैग करेगा lowest settings पे easily run कर
It's this guy
सकते
called
हो।
Kunihiko. He's practically
लेकिन
always
उससे
been
ज़्यादा मत
unemployed,
कराना।
wastes
और
his
हाँ,
days
graphics
away,
थोड़े से
and he owes a lot of
अच्छे
money.
नहीं हो
Like a lot. But get this.
लेकिन जो
I don't
cutscene
see him
आएंगे
for
ना,
a few days,
जो
and
like ये जो
suddenly I
subtitles
find him
के बिना
dressed
जो
to
आता
the
है ना,
nines
बार-बार
and
animation वाले
feasting
जो
at a
cutscene,
high-class
वो
restaurant.
cutscene lag
I
करेगा
heard it
वो,
directly
like
from him.
अटक-अटक
He
के
used
चलेगा
this
cutscene।
wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole
तो
bed filled
अभी
high
अब
with Mora.
like उसके लिए आप खाली अपना
whole
notification बार
bed
ऊपर
was
नीचे ऊपर
filled
नीचे
with-
ऊपर नीचे करना पड़ेगा तब वो थोड़ा स्मूथ चलेगा।
Wow!
चल जाएगा आपका चल जाएगा। गेम नॉर्मल खेलना है तो चल जाएगा। कट सीन्स थोड़े से कभी-कभी मुश्किल आएंगे लेकिन बाकी सब चल जाएगा।
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up
Guys,
lying on a
जिसने
bed of
अभी तक like
Mora
नहीं
is a
किया,
bit of an
stream को like कर
exaggeration.
दो और subscribe नहीं किया तो
Whether you believe it or
subscribe
not,
कर दो।
it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
चलते हैं भाई चलो।
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go!
पाइमॉन को खाली पैसे चाहिए पैसे। एक सेकंड रुको पैसे किसको चाहिए? पैसे किस लिए चाहिए होते हैं पाइमॉन को? पाइमॉन को तो कोई खरीदते भी देखा भी नहीं। अरे भाई बच्चे किधर से चोरी करके लाए हैं? After I'm doing a question, after that sure. So okay. अच्छा इसके ऊपर एम करके देखते हैं ना। ओ भाई खाली थोड़ा सा उलट सुलट एम हो गया लेकिन बाकी ठीक है। चलो तो क्या करना है अभी हमें ना इस तरफ जाना है तो लेट्स गो। ये 90 का टारगेट है गाइस। 90 टीच कर दो यार। कल 86 किए थे हमने। वो भी दिया
Closer
बस।
inspection,
मैं कल
it seems
कल
like
मूड
there
पे था
really
भाई।
are
कल
a
मैं
lot of
जोक्स पे
people talking about this kind of
जोक्स
stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the EI publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
हाँ याद है
Grasp
मुझे।
the thought in mind. Clear like... clear like the light of the moon.
Play on which
As close
server?
as kin with you. No,
जिस
thou.
server पे आपको
Thee?
comfortable होगा. उस पे कहते जिससे
Hear my
rating कम होगा.
summons, right?
Asia.
No,
मेरे
no,
recommendation
it's
पे Asia
not
करो.
hear my summons, it's heed
Many
my
servers
summons.
have been in the start of the
Heed.
game.
You're
Asia,
never going to
Asia
get it down at this rate.
Asia के अंदर.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
कि एशिया एक जो लाइक
scared
मेन
me.
सर्वर है वो चाइना के उधर है तो उससे लाइक आपका लाइक
Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
बाकी जो अमेरिका वाला सर्वर है वो दूर है.
Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is
इन
trying it
लोगों
out
को
to be
क्या कर
specific.
रहा है?
He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
Good work, guys. Keep it up. ऐसे ही करते रहो भाई. Excellent.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Guys,
Mr.
subscribe,
Shigeru, can you
subscribe.
please be a little more accommodating?
87.
This is extremely important to me.
और
People have
अगर
had
आज
all kinds of wishes come
मेरे को
true.
कभी नहीं
Become
लगता,
more attractive,
कभी भी नहीं
get rich
लगता
quick,
भाई,
ace their
कि
studies.
कभी भी नहीं लगता,
I'm just a poor,
कि
struggling
अगर आज
writer
मैंने
looking to get
100
over a creative
subscribers हो गए,
hurdle. Is that so much to
तो
ask?
मैं literally अपना चैनल का नाम
Anyway, I
chocolate
just know this is
cream
going to
रख
work.
दूंगा एक
I have a
हफ्ते
gut
के
feeling
लिए.
about it.
एक
Didn't you
हफ्ते
say
के
the
लिए
same
भाई.
thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine?
एक हफ्ते
Oh,
के
I
लिए
just
मैं
know
अपना
this is
नाम
gonna
chocolate
work.
cream
I
रख
have a
दूंगा.
gut feeling about it.
तो 100
The
subscribers
Omamori
हो
from the
जाते हैं.
shrine take too long to have any effect
लेकिन
on your
वो
luck.
बाद में नहीं आज होगा तभी हो.
All right,
तो
enough
मैं
of
अपना
that.
नाम
Help me get this
chocolate cream
incantation
रख
down.
दूंगा.
My new book depends
एक
on
हफ्ते
it.
के लिए वो.
Look, to be completely honest,
नहीं
I
ना,
think you
आप
need to
एक
sit
और
down and have a
subscribe
good
करना
think
और
about what
अगर
kind
आप
of
इसे
story you
subscribe
want to
नहीं
write.
किए तो कर दो अभी क्या?
Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait,
चलो यार.
what? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it
No,
from
it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
nowhere के क्या मतलब
As a fellow
बोल रहा है?
writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
हाँ यामी को हमें प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं क्योंकि रेडेन ग्रेट रेडेन शोगन भी हमको मुझसे प्रोटेक्ट नहीं कर सकती लेकिन हमें यामी को प्रोटेक्ट कर सकती है लेडी कुची हेल्प कर सकती है लाइक कुची ग्रैंड नारुकामी शाइन शाइन I'll call it shine because it's like जब मैं उधर जाता तो मेरा फेस शाइन होता है इस वजह से श्राइन की जगह शाइन बोलूँगा not shrine, it's not Grand Narukami sign. Sorry, shrine. But it's Narukami shine.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Miko क्या बोल रहा है भाई? Paimon? Give her respect. मैंने मुंह फोड़ दूंगा तेरा.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We like your expert on it.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
भाई ये तो इसको मन्नत मांग रहा है.
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
Literally इसने भाई मुंह के ऊपर बोल दिया कि it's nothing major. भाई इसका भाई मर रहा है. इसका भाई मर रहा है. और ये like कुछ नहीं भाई, कुछ मेजर कुछ चीज नहीं हुआ। आई एम चिल्ड, आई एम फ्री ब्रो। भाई लिटरली आज लेडी गुजी ने हमें हंसा दिया।
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time.
I'm very
just
curious,
for you.
guys. My other name is
You
Curious
two
Guy.
seem to have a good relationship with
Curious
Guji
Guy.
Ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
इसका मतलब
Yes,
कुछ
Lady
गड़बड़ है।
Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear.
मैंने सुना है भाई।
Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is
Guji
someone's
बोलना,
life we're talking
Guji,
about
Guji,
here.
Guji,
Please,
Guji,
you've
Guji,
gotta help me.
क्या है?
Miko, he seems
Suspense
really
बनाना
desperate.
बंद कर।
This thing with his brother sounds really bad.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Tell.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
ये हमें ना कर
Kato,
दें।
whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
यार,
Yeah.
गुजी ने
Wait a sec.
क्या ये पैमन में
Really?
डटी है यार? इसको सच पता नहीं चला कि लेडी गुजी करने की
Is
क्या
that
है?
hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at
That's
all,
it,
never.
that's
Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
कुछ नहीं guys, मैं एक चीज देख रहा था बस।
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
वाह,
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
वाह, वाह, वाह। ये आईमी को की फिलॉसफी guys। और फिलोसफी चाहोगे?
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
Yep.
Besides,
बिल्कुल
we
नहीं
both
होगा.
know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami
अरे,
Shrine
मैंने
unless
क्या
you
बोल
had
दिया?
a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This
हाँ,
is
यामी
a
को पकड़ना
wrong.
बंद कर बोल.
But
बोल,
you
काम की
technically
बात
have a
कर.
point.
यामी को.
So,
ओए,
All
यामी
right,
को.
let's go.
बोल,
Don't
बोल,
worry
बोल, काम की
now,
बात
I'll
कर.
be coming along too.
okay,
यामी
let's
को.
follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
यो है, चलो. Guys, हम mental assignment जा रहे हैं.
What is going on here?
The mental
Granted, you can
assignment
never
है.
be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than you.
हाँ, वो यामी को कुछ हुआ है. इसको उसको कुछ शायद से पता है, जो हमें नहीं पता है. इसी वजह से. और ये simply भावकारी है. जिनके characters बहुत भावकारी.
Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Leave the future for future generations to worry about.
चलो guys, इनको मैसेज कर दिया है. वरना वो like बहुत देर तक वेट करेंगे. वो वेटिंग का एडिट करना भी जरूरी है. Where are you, my friend? Friend, now.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
लेडी वाली गुजी थक रही है.
Miko,
गुजी का
what
कॉलर
about
थक रही है.
us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
पायवा ज्यादा मदद कर
No
मत कर.
need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk
What's-His-Face?
around and ask people what they know about the two
वाह
brothers.
यार, निको, वाह.
Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
और कोई ये मत बोलना कि मैं like 300 साल पुराना वाला क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ. तो क्योंकि मैं इतना बोरिंग बंदा हूँ, इसी वजह से मैं 300 साल पुराना क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ. तो जस्ट देखो, सुनो मेरे कमेंट्री सुनो. आपने ऑलरेडी प्ले
Hello,
करके
sir.
रखा है, तो
We'd
मेरा
like to ask you about the
पर्सपेक्टिव
Kato
देखो.
brothers.
पर्सपेक्टिव नहीं.
Oh, are
Perspective
you
देखो,
debt
perspective.
collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves
ये
into
कोई
a
कैरेक्टर
bit
के
of a
नाम लगता
pickle.
है, पता है? It's like, Yohei and
Well,
Shingo.
yes.
तो नए
I don't
characters
think there's
from
any
Inazuma.
disputing that. Those two
No,
don't have an
no.
ounce of dedication between them.
It's from
They just
Split
hop
Giant.
between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
चलो 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 ऐसे बोल रहा है जैसे कोई किंगडम बड़ा वाला एनिमे वाला किंगडम आ गया है. It's like that Attack on Titans वाला जो आता है ना वो वाला. So guys, ये क्या चिक 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 टट्टी दिखती है यार. I don't know. Like उसके बाव की सब क्यूट है लेकिन खाली ये टट्टी दिखती है. अरे क्या कर रहा है इसके से यार बात करना है बातचीत करके सब मामला
We've come to
सुलझाना
ask you about
है.
the Kato brothers.
क्या काटो brothers?
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Somebody help me!
Yeah,
I need to
we
build
heard
area.
that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Oh, wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
by the way जिसको लग रहा है कि मैं ऐसे बात क्यों कर रहा हूं क्योंकि मैं पल्स खा रहा हूं. तो अब पल्स प्लस नॉट स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय पल्स.
Quite impressive.
मैं पल्स वाला स्पॉन्सर
Things
कर
got
दो.
weird
4
after
पैकेट्स
that,
खा रही है अभी तो.
The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for too. Come on, let's go.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he's been found.
चलो. लेडी गुची को खाली ये चाहिए होता है. लेडी गुची. इसके बाद हमें यही का बिल्ड कंटिन्यू करेंगे ओके ना. पहले हमने बहुत कुछ कर लिया था आज भी कर लेंगे.
Look over there. That's him.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Yes.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei! Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No! Don't come any closer! Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But,
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too. Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Let's go.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow sword
चुप
master.
चुप रह तू
Come on,
मेरा
fight me.
ज़्यादा मत बोल भाई.
He's coming! Be careful!
अरे बस बोल. हमने ये बहुत बार को मारा है. तेरे को हम देख. Oh wait.
I'm ready.
Incoming! Gotta watch it. Time for a light show.
Over. This will end you.
यार मैं कितनी पावरफुल हो गई है भाई मेरी तो. भाई मेरी ये में बहुत पावरफुल हो गई है.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
नहीं मालूम. It's complete.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
यार ये सब 20 ही मत कर
Yohei,
यार.
I had the weirdest dream.
वो ड्रीम नहीं रियल था.
I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
What the hell is man?
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes.
Yes.
And had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Let us go.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved?
नहीं.
And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता. Literally नहीं पता, मुझे बता दो दीदी.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
I mean, Lady Goody.
Well,
Because I like
the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The book of first hand guide of
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
Who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler?
It does worry me.
Yohei and Shingo may have been fine in the end. Things got pretty scary when Shingo was possessed.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please, take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
What the? Both of you, back here now.
Miko, what is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Bye.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
This business के लिए कर रही है वो ये सब. This is not good, यार Miko. Oh my God. लोगों मेरा तो बस Statue of the Seven जाना पड़ेगा. अब मेरा health work करना है. और हाँ, आज फिर से हमें अपनी योइमिया को build करना है. Hold on guys, hold on, मेरा कुछ दिख रहा है. Okay, नहीं कुछ नहीं दिख रहा. मुझे लगा कोई एलिमेंट है उसके अंदर, like purple color. pushing myself today.
All right, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
87.
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Yellow.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Your first guess, and you got it absolutely wrong.
Paimon. Paimon.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
अरे वो same ही है, Paimon.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yai Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Yep.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Okay. Chalo guys, lady Guji.
No problem.
Let's go. जिनको पता नहीं है मैं फिर से बोल दूं कि अगर मुझे क्लिक का आवाज आ रहा है तो वो एक्चुअली मेरा स्प्रिंटिंग बटन है जो लाइक मेरे राइट क्लिक के ऊपर सेट है तो ऐसे जैसे मैं राइट क्लिक दबाऊंगा वो स्प्रिंट करेगी One of the submissions is whether to listen what readers like. A reader and reader.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artists you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
उसके अंदर like कुछ चीजें ना भूतिया गिरती भी रही हैं इसी वजह से.
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Much more light novels than Krimes realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
अरे पैमन लेडी आई मी को मत बोलना बोल गुजी है गुजी ले खरबूजी मैंने क्या बोल दिया.
There you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
Yep.
Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
I followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma.
Yep.
What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Yep. Bye.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille.
Yes!
But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all.
GENSHIN
You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then.
20 का कमाल।
What are you thinking?
Please flex मत करना अकाउंट में, बस वही है। हमने करनी भी, so.
No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An easy... Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your thoughts from the...
Yeah, we...
That's good. Okay, we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2.
अब देखो, अब ठीक है? मेरा आवाज अब ठीक है? देखो तो।
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think.
Sorry,
If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
चलो guys.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
अब ठीक है, अब चलो. My mind plan.
What a pity.
I
thought your beginner's luck would carry...
Before it came to what? That sounds awful.
When this happens, the best thing... Don't worry, this is...
Your treat.
Of course.
Then
Everyone that takes part...
Then let's Oh, does this mean...
ठीक है. अरे यार, करने देना.
With the help of...
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed.
ये हम बाद में देखेंगे. जब हमारा ये क्वेस्ट हो जाएगा, तब एक कटसीन आएगा, उसके अंदर आएगा. अरे यार,
Inazuma in the third chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
The strict principal right with the help of... Are we absolutely...
We can, and one thing though. We need to rewrite the part about me giving you the honor. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell
you for subscribing, Vivek Savarkar. यार, I'm literally sorry. अगर pronunciation गलत है तो मुझे अपने chat पे बोल दो यार. आपका title का थोड़ा सा अलग है. मैंने पहली बार सुन रहा हूँ actually. आपका नाम. विवेक सुना है मैंने बहुत लोगों का नाम, लेकिन सवारकर मैंने पहली बार सुना. Sorry. And by the way, thank you for subscribing. 87 guys, thank you. तुम बहुत छोटे लग रहे हैं. I'm 14 years old and I study in class 8 and my name is Krimes.
Guide to summoning spirits. She runs a regular
Jenny to 100 subscribers. Actually 1K, लेकिन अभी 150. सही pronounce किया.
You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work. But please go by the publishing house at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Let's go. चलो अब आपका अकाउंट रिव्यू करते हैं. लेट्स सी. और मेरे को बहुत डर लग रहा है. क्या है? अरे क्या है? होल्ड ऑन. हाँ ठीक है. पास है. हाँ 8263047772. विवेक T8 भाई ये फ्लेक्स है बोल सकते हो. आपने 12 का 1 किया है. वाह भाई 12-1 अब इसका लिटरली 20 का HP कम है. इतना HP कम क्यों है 20 का? ये ठीक है. फिर ये तो सारे तो अच्छे आर्टिफैक्ट्स हैं आपके पास. क्रिट डैमेज 80 एनिमो डैमेज बोनस क्रिट रैंक. खाली ये किया है. ओ नहीं, HP का कुछ दिया ही नहीं है, इसी वजह से 20 का इतना HP कम है. 20 का HP हो रहा हो इतना. 80 का कितना है आपका? 1426 वाले कैसे? इतना एटीके देने के बाद भी इतना कम क्यों एटीके? कुछ चेंज करो इनमें से और वेंटी का हेल्थ बढ़ाओ। हेल्थ इज इंपॉर्टेंट। एफिशिएंसी 700 है और थोड़ा सा कर सकते हो तो हेल्थ बढ़ाने की जरूरत है। टैलेंट्स के अंदर नॉर्मल अटैक बढ़ा सकते हो, नेसेसरी नहीं है आपका। ये दोनों मेन चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो बहुत अपने कर लिया है। ये चीज मुझे चाहिए गाइस, ये चीज मुझे चाहिए।
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where
गाइस
are
मुझे
those
यही
who
चीज चाहिए।
share the memory?
मुझे ये जॉन्गली चाहिए, चाहे मेरे को अपनी किडनी बेचनी पड़े, लेकिन मुझे चाहिए गाइस। आई लव जॉन्गली, लेकिन मिलता नहीं है, बस किस्मत खराब है। अच्छा ये लेवल 8 लेवल 10 ये अच्छा किया आपने, लेवल 10 रखा है क्योंकि पूरा फिनिश मार देगा। मैक्स एचपी 30,000 1700 भाई बेस्ट है। रिफाइनमेंट भी रिफाइनमेंट कौन सा है भाई इसको बोलते हैं फ्लेक्स। भाई फ्लेक्स सारे। अब एक चीज मुझे पहले ये बताओ कि आप F2P हो कि पे टू विन हो, और पे टू विन हो तो होएल हो क्या, वो चीज भी मुझे बताओ। 21,000 1,700 भाई बहुत ज्यादा भाई। पे टू विन के अलावा कोई नहीं हो सकता भाई ऐसा। भाई लिटरली इनके पास तो सारे नहीं, ये 4 स्टार वाला फ्री टू प्ले। तो इतने कौन से साल से खेल रहे हो? लाइक 2020 से खेल रहे हो क्या? नॉन स्टॉप खेल रहे हो क्या? ये भी मुझे बोलो। नॉर्मल अटैक का जो लेवल 5 है ये टैब बना सकते हो, नो प्रॉब्लम। हाँ ये बढ़ा दो, ये जो है ना ये बढ़ा दो, क्योंकि ये वाला जो एक स्लैश आएगा उस पे सारे मरेंगे नहीं, ये बढ़ा सकते हो। लेकिन ये अगर आपका मेन कौन सा रखा है आपने? रेडन है कि वेंटी है? अगर रेडन है ना, तो रेडन की आपने जो किया सब ठीक है, तो उसकी जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि रेडन लाइक बर्स्ट देगी तो अच्छा ही होगा। जो मेन है उसका फिजिकल एंड प्लस जो एलिमेंटल डैमेज है उसको दोनों ही होना चाहिए। ये बहुत सारे यूट्यूबर्स बोलते हैं। अरे कामी से तो आया का ब्रो, तुम डिस्कॉर्ड पे हो? हाँ हूँ, मेरा लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन पे है। एक्सक्लेमेशन डिस्कॉर्ड टाइप करो, वो भी उस पे भी मिल जाएगा। शाओ 18,000 80K 24। वाह शाओ कितना अच्छा है भैया। मेरे को खाली 2 कैरेक्टर्स चाहिए अपने लाइफ पे, एक है शाओ, एक है दिशांगी। ये 2 कैरेक्टर्स मुझे चाहिए। गान्यू नहीं चलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा तो भी चलेगा, लेकिन फिर आप कितने लेवल पे हो? 8 पे हो, ओके। वाह 555 का मिल जाएगा। इतने सारे Discord. I like this song. Hey, not song. This is music. Description पे जाओ। Description box पे। ये वाला नहीं चल रहा है। मैंने डिस्कॉर्ड के कुछ फीचर्स डिसेबल कर दिए ना। इट्स लाइक वो इससे कल एक नशे वाली हरकत कर दी थी। ये एक बंदे आए थे नए लाइक व्यूअर थे, उन्होंने चैट कर रहे थे, अचानक से क्या एक इमोजी डाला, तो इसी वजह से वो नाइट बॉट है ना, उनको सीधा लाइक टाइम आउट दे दिया। तो वो गुस्सा में चले गए और मैंने बोला कि भाई तू क्या सस्ते नशे करता है नाइट बॉट। मैंने सीधा बैन उसको लाइक मॉडरेटर से रिमूव कर दिया, हर जगह से रिमूव कर दिया यूट्यूब चैनल से, जिससे वो कुछ कर ही ना पाए। इसी वजह से थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है। आप नीचे जो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में पक्का है
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Let's see, guys. Wait, hold on a minute. Google chat and welcome to ऊपर कौन है? तो विवेक सावकर ने ज्वाइन कर लिया हमारा ये एंड बाई पे है क्या ये सावकर. Let's go. और तो इन्होंने welcome to the crime server. Oh, thank you. हाँ, सब एकदम मैनेज करता है.
Logan must have her reasons.
Let us go. मैंने कुछ भी बना के लिख दिया
Are you
भाई.
sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in public locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
Yup. We had a talk. We had a talk.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Hello, guys. Wait for 3 days. Okay, wait for 3 days. Boo. Let's go. भाई कितना इरिटेशन आ रहा है यार. सब्सक्राइब मैंने जेसी नहीं डाला है. मैं कुछ ना कुछ नहीं डालता. Yup, so
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books
thank
don't sell 30% of what
I
you
really
sold.
like your.
I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Okay.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, But then one night, it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate
तो इन
to
लोगों
try
ने
it out.
कुछ अलग किया है, like इन लोगों ने उसको डिफेम किया है.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
चलो चलो चलो.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Yep.
Wow, you're right. Everyone's shifting focus.
लेकिन मैंने अभी तो नॉवेल नहीं पढ़ा, खुद का नॉवेल मैंने खुद नहीं पढ़ा.
Moonless night that they're talking about. Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
Brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further
ये
down
लोग
the line.
ये पूछल क्यों रहे हैं? पागल है क्या? नार्कोटिक्स
Time
लेके
to move
बैठे
on
हैं.
to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Yep.
Of course. Behind
भाई
every
बुद्धि
book
है
that
कुछ
hits the
चीज
market
करेंगे
lies
तो
an
हम
author,
फेज 2
right?
जरूर करेंगे.
Oh yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
So wait, so does this
Yes,
mean?
this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
भाई कैसे?
And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Is it too late for me to back out?
What are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
वाह, क्या लाइन बोला है? चलो गाइस, अब हम समोनिंग रिचुअल करेंगे. हमें अब भूत पकड़ेगा तो भूत के साथ फाइट करना है. अब हमें वी आर वेरी वेरी स्ट्रांग. नीचे गिर. Ooh! Let's go, Guji!
Nico, what is this place?
Guys, जिसे सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया होगा तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो. And thank you विवेक सावकर भैया for subscribing again. And like भी कर दो.
The ideal spot for a little
100 पहुंचना है. आज का 90 गोल है. प्लीज यार. और 3 कर दो बस. 3 लोग कर दो बस, और कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
What is eerie?
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
No, I'm not.
My heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
I like gaming.
Hey, wait up!
Chalo!
Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
तुझे हम जा करके हक करते करते चलते हैं. एक काम करते चलो. दीवार. दूर 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 दूर.
¿Quién pase?
No. Oh, Yaimiko! I like Yaimiko. Lady Goody.
Weird painting.
300 साल बाद.
Do you know?
Okay, Shanice भैया, welcome to the stream.
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie.
Eerie क्या चीज़ है भाई?
Hmm. to sign their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Hello guys. ये इन्हें तुम्हारा combat theme क्यों आ रहा है? Guys, Lady Gucci. मैं 360 रुको एक स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेता हूँ Lady Gucci का स्क्रीनशॉट चलो.
Let's get down to business.
Come on now.
क्या है यार ये क्या है? Bye.
Nowhere to hide.
Very. Oh, so sorry.
Fire hazard.
Go the ship down.
Come on out.
लेडी गुजी का कैरेक्टर मुझे समझ में नहीं आया इतना अच्छा नहीं है कैरेक्टर. Look like the Lady Guji's character.
This place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Fair activate stand using electro.
Come on out.
Yeah.
Has been activated. कहाँ पे बाकी का? ओ ये इधर हो रहा है. बाकी अब हमें जो चाहिए होगा वो इधर है. टट्टी चीज है यार. ये मिको की जो स्ट्रेंथ बेंच है ना ये बहुत टट्टी है. Like she's a catalyst user, so it's not that great. कहाँ पे होना चाहिए? ये तो मैकेनिकल पास में होता. Bye. क्या कर रहा हूँ यार मैं कहाँ क्या कर रहा हूँ? क्राइम्स तो कर क्या रहा है यार? आसपास नहीं है इधर यार. What the F यार? क्या था वो? भाई अभी क्या था वो? मैंने कुछ नहीं देखा होगा ना. मेरा रेक था भाई.
Let me try.
Fate is upon you. Time for a light show.
सॉरी ये नहीं है, मारते मारते मार मार मार। Three.
What's this?
No more games.
Fall before me.
I'm always watching.
Fall before me.
What a nuisance.
Ah!
Fall before me.
Freeze! Don't push your luck. Don't push
Oi,
your luck.
पटटी लग।
This moment will be frozen in time.
भाई यार क्या हो रहा है आज मेरे को? गाइस मुझे ये चीज करना है और अरे खाना भी नहीं लेके आया यार मैं। यार खाना भी नहीं लेके आया यार मैं। टट्टी यार मैं यामी को मार ही देता इससे अच्छा।
It's my lucky day.
Fire hazard.
My blade. There's more. To the ferry.
Goes the ship down. Time for a light show.
मर जा मर जा। मैं वो नहीं बोल सकता यार। रेडिश भाई रेडिश क्यों है भाई? ओ हम लोग घूम घूम के वही जगह आ गए ना। हाँ फिर इधर से जाके इधर हमें जाना है और फिर हमें जाना पड़ेगा जो जिधर वो है। ये तो खाने के लिए बस। ओ नहीं 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 नहीं।
Nowhere to hide.
Cool it.
Fuse is lit.
Cut down.
भाई इतने पे ये में इतनी स्ट्रांग हो गई। अगर ये अपने लाइक अल्टीमेट लेवल पे आगे जो डी लुक पे 80 पे था ना वो, तो उस पे आएगी तो क्या होगा भाई? भाई तहलका मच जाएगा गाइस। इससे ऊपर तो नहीं जा सकते, फिर ये खोल क्यों नहीं रहा है? नहीं खुल नहीं रहा है भाई। ओ ये इस तरफ से खुलेगा। ओ हाँ ये देखो मिलता इसको गाइस। बाय बाय। ट्री के ऊपर क्यों?
Decided by destiny.
डन है, सारे गए भाई। हे या हेलो क्रैशर्स ऑफिशियल, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। आज स्ट्रीम थोड़ा सा चिल्ड है क्योंकि आज मैं ज़्यादा बोल नहीं रहा हूँ। मैं आज स्कूल पे गया था ना, इस वजह से थोड़ा सा अभी नए स्ट्रीम थोड़ा सा चेंज हुआ है, इस वजह से आदत करने में थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है और कुछ नहीं। तो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम भैया, कैसी हो? कल स्ट्रीम देख रहे थे? हाँ, कल स्ट्रीम आप कास्टन देख रहे थे। mechanism door is blocked. इसको खोलने के लिए मुझे ये चाहिए था ना। हेलो गाइस, let us go guys। ये खुल गया। अब मुझे जो चाहिए होता इस साइड से ब्लॉक है, लेकिन ये अगर खोल दूंगा तो ये इस तरफ से जाएगा। हाँ तो गाइस अब हम इधर से जाएंगे, इधर से। तो ये वाला मैकेनिज्म अभी स्टार्ट है। नहीं। ओके, तो अभी जो चाहिए हमें वो है लेडी। एक और खुल गया और एक और हमें जाना पड़ेगा रिचुअल्स। ओके, अब हमें जो जाना पड़ेगा वो इस साइड पर है। इससे ऊपर नहीं जाता ना? हाँ, इससे ऊपर नहीं जाता। इस साइड से जाना पड़ेगा। ओ नहीं, ये कोई और रास्ता है। ये तो सेम ही रास्ता है यार। ये जगह बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग है यार।
Whoa, it's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret.
ये जो चीज देखा ना अभी, ये एक्चुअली प्लेन ऑफ यूथाइमिया का चीज ऐसा लगता है।
I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Yep.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Okay, ऐसे बोल मौत पे मुंह के सामने जाकर बोलेगी कि be natural. मौत के मुंह में सामने जाकर बोल रही है.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon
recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
A wish for my
Now,
sister.
what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Chapter 4.
The painting is moving again! What the?
पोजेस कर लिया मैं अब। भाई कैसे शकल बना रहा है यार।
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
Yep.
You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Yes!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily.
भाई मैं हूँ उसके अंदर।
I sense, yes, great power within him.
भाई क्या एनिमेशन बनाया है यार। लिटरली लाइक ऐसा लग रहा है यूट्यूब वाला एनिमेशन देख रहा हूँ भाई।
With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my
भाई
way.
इसके अंदर जो विल पावर है ना उसको कोई हरा नहीं सकता भाई। ए जाना भाई।
Quick, wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Welcome Miss Power to the stream. कैसे हो? And sorry मैं बंगाली में बात नहीं कर सकता. I need to speak in Hindi for other viewers. क्या हुआ?
You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit.
ओ मतलब ये इसको जान
so quickly. Too perfect.
काट दिया यार।
Well,
गुजी ने काट दिया हमारा
I
guys.
couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never
Oh,
one to
thank you,
stand
Miss
on the
Vo,
sidelines of a
for
good
subscribing.
spectacle, are you?
Thanks.
Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh?
88,
You mischievous little
98.
kitsune, you.
करना ही
Look
पड़ेगा।
what you've done to this little
आज अगर
flying one
कुछ
here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
पाइमन तू पागल है क्या यार?
Yes,
तुझे
we
अभी
do.
भी
Of
समझ
course we do.
नहीं आता।
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai.
Oh,
No,
इसीलिए
wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
इसलिए गुजी लाइक कितने हल्के में ले रही थी।
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yep.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't
Yep.
you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
Yep.
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened.
लेकिन फिर वो incantations डालने का मतलब क्या था?
Incantation in the novel.
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiyoko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
Oh!
But
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance?
Oh, आप
I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave.
It's not good.
Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or
Like ये फेंक के
whatever.
वहाँ से थोड़ी देर बाद ऑटोमेटिक डिलीट हो जाएंगे वो. YouTube कम कर देगा मेरे सब्सक्राइबर. वो
Is
उससे
the way
दुख
that
भी
they go
पहुंचता
out
है.
and shape their fate with their own two hands.
नहीं करता अच्छा है.
Given that they're not born blessed with the same powers.
एक पर कम हो जाएगा फिर से YouTube
As for those who would rather
अभी
draw on
YouTube ने नए
external
पॉलिसीज जो
power
निकाल
than
रहे हैं
seek to
इसी
improve
इसी वजह से अभी
quite
लाइक
right that they
डिस्काउंट
learn their
वाचिंग
lessons
ये सब थोड़ी लेट आता है
So when
क्योंकि
you
ये
think
लोग
about it,
थोरोली
we're
चेक कर
actually
रहे
doing
हैं
the
सब
humans
कुछ
a
सब
big
सिस्टम्स
favor.
जिससे कोई
Miko,
फेक
you
कोई
agree,
बार
don't
बार
you?
अकाउंट बना के ना ये करे फिर ये सब
Yes,
कुछ
that's what I thought too.
यानी लूपोल वो लोग वो एक काम कम कर देंगे.
finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
Yep.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths
भाई
to
खुद का
find my
ट्रैवलर ही खुद
painting.
का गेम का
And even took the trouble to
कैरेक्टर
summon
जो है
me.
उसको अगर
I knew you
पोजेस
must
कर लिया
have some
किसी
ulterior
लाइक
motive.
Krimes
You
friend.
were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and
एक
share
second रुको.
stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries
Hold on, hold on,
later.
hold on, hold on,
Oh,
hold on, hold
I
on,
must
hold on.
say it feels good.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. गलती से मैं कुछ और करने की कोशिश
I
कर.
remember
हाँ
when
ये
you
करने
were
की
just a
कोशिश.
little girl, always
Sorry,
hanging off my
I'm
shoulder.
really sorry.
A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not
Sorry.
much.
Sorry, Miss
That
Bam.
goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end.
I know Krimes house. मत बोलो, मत बोलो.
Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask.
वरना
Are we ever going to have
पारस
another
गेमिंग की
Yaku?
तरह मुझे भी आपके घर पे मारेंगे.
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
Hello.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
नहीं वो भी नहीं
One
बोल
last
सकते.
thing.
वो भी नहीं बोल सकते.
I just want to know, have you been
Krimes
well
is
all
a
these
different
years?
person and
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days.
Please,
Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met
तुझे
these
स्कूल में जाके
two
बताऊंगा
delightfully
सब
nosy
क्या क्या है.
outlanders.
और बाकी by the way तू होमवर्क भी कर ले, मेरे को भी जाना पड़ेगा होमवर्क करने।
Given how pig-headed she can be.
केमिस्ट्री का बच्चा है और मैथमेटिक्स का।
That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
So please follow your friend's channel. आप मित्रो तेरा फ्रेंड का चैनल का कौन सा है? वो एक बार उसका लिंक दे दे, मैं वो पिन कर दूंगा और उसके साथ बोल भी दूंगा कि इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर। ओम, अरे लिंक डाल दे ना। रुक मैं तुझे मॉडरेटर बनाता हूँ एक सेकंड। और लिंक डाल दे। रिपीट आफ्टर मी।
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
मेरा हो गया।
So, your first possession.
क्या हो गया?
What was it like? Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again.
Yes.
Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
कौन सा ritual? और कौन सा
serious, Miko? After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Oh, come
It's
on.
not good. अरे नहीं, आस्का चैनल का नेम बोलो.
Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
और आस्का चैनल का नेम बोला मतलब होमवर्क. ओह, हो गया होमवर्क. और अरे नहीं, आस्का चैनल का नाम बोलो. आपका चैनल का कि हमारा? कौन सा? ठीक से बोलो.
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Let's go. चलो, ये कौन सा मिला? Precious chest. Let us go.
Soaked. Let's find shelter quick. Oh, we're not going to make it. Close the ship down.
क्या दबा दिया यार? एलिमेंटल बर्स्ट दबा दिया गलती से. नहीं ऊपर जाना है तो चलो गाइस, ये क्वेस्ट तक कंप्लीट करने के बाद हम स्ट्रीम एंड कर रहे हैं. 3 घंटे का स्ट्रीम हो गया है आज का. अच्छा, कोटा कंप्लीट. और अभी नया ये लाइक स्कूल के बाद वाला जो एडजस्ट करना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है, इस वजह से आपको आज थोड़ा सा मैं लाइक काम फील होगा. दूसरे दिन एनर्जेटिक होता हूँ.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Nico, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put
Guys,
it
जो भी
simply,
देख लो,
the
last
Hyakuyaku is just a gathering of the yokai.
one more subscriber for
Back
9.
in the day at yokai
One more
gatherings,
subscriber
once
for
everyone
9.
had
अगर अभी
plenty
तक नहीं
to
किया तो
drink,
कर दो.
one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them
स्कूल
that
में
their
तेरा
silhouettes would block out the moon.
बाजू में तो
But now, the yokai memories that leak
जो
from the ley
बताता
lines are
आज.
weak. They are no longer able
तेरे
to fly.
बाजू में जो बता था.
So I will be performing a
Oh
convocation
हाँ,
ritual
तो
for
मिस
them,
बार मेरे
gathering all the
like
wandering
मेरे साथ
memories
बैठ.
together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made
नहीं
well in
मलबे में बोल
advance.
सकते हैं मेरे को
Remember
ठीक
the
से कुछ समझ में नहीं आ
incantation
रहा
and the
कि क्या
mention
बोलना
of
चाह
Moonless
रहा है
Night that
वही
I
ना
added to our novel?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
Why do you need
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things.
Yeah.
First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yoko during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
ठीक है
All right, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's go. करते हैं. Tell the shrine maidens to leave the shrine temporarily. अरे क्या? किधर चल रहा है यार?
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Gucci's orders?
Yep.
Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
It seems like Lady Gucci places great trust in you.
Yes!
Lady Gucci's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Let's go!
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
हम छोटे हैं लेकिन strong है.
Start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Literally, Lady Gucci ने अभी बोल के गए थे कि सबको निकालो, लेकिन निकाला एक कोई हमने. ओ हाँ, और जो भी देख रहे हैं वो लोग कमेंट यूज करते हैं, लाइक बेट कर सकते हैं, तो ज्यादा चिंता मत करने की जरूरत नहीं है. बेट कर सकते हैं, नीचे कमेंट है डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स पे. तो ओह नो, F गाइस, F. गलती से मैंने उधर अपना ये विंग नहीं खोला, विंग शूट. अरे ये क्या है मेरा स्पेस बार? क्या ये यार? pretty यार. At night first the monster.
These monsters look really riled up.
Oh, let's get rid of them.
Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai. All right, here they come.
But these guys are really strong.
You're getting on my nerves. Don't get frostbite.
Shadows of fate. Time for a light show.
जल्दी मार.
Oh, this
Freeze! What's that?
अरे खुल जाना यार. I really hate this.
Cool it. Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
You.
My
अरे
vision's
क्या हो रहा है?
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny.
Cool it.
चले एक मर गया है। दूसरा वाले को भी मारना है। यार मोटा गेंडा क्या कर रहा है यार तू? क्या? यार I just literally hate this.
Don't get frostbite.
The stars are fading.
Hello.
क्या हो रहा है ये?
What's the... Dodge this.
क्या?
This moment will be frozen in time.
ये क्वेस्ट खत्म हो ना जल्दी से जल्दी। क्या यार 3 घंटे तक हो रहा है यार क्वेस्ट। 30 क्वेस्ट है ऐसे यार। यूएमए के बिल्ड करने के चक्कर में सारे कैरेक्टर्स के एल लग गए। शायद से आज वाला पूरा क्वेस्ट हो ही नहीं पाएगा यार। ये गुजी वाला क्वेस्ट कितने देर तक चल रहा है यार? 3 घंटा हो गया यार। 3 घंटे तक 2 घंटा तक क्वेस्ट हो रहा है। मैं 1 घंटा तो आके कमीशन सी कर रहा था। ए जाना यार, मेरे को नहीं करना।
What's the hurry?
नूबरे
Cool it.
Don't blink. Incoming.
Suspicious toast. Hello suspicious toast. Actually हाँ, welcome to the stream. चलो ये अभी यूएमए बहुत अच्छी चलेगी। अरे क्या चल हो रहा है? ये मैं क्या कर रही है? अरे अभी ये श्राइन मेडन भी आ गई। वाह डट्टी 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 नहीं 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 श्राइन मेडन नहीं नहीं। ओह ये बच गए बच गए बच गए बच गए बच गए बच गए बच गए। स्पैम मत करो, नाइट बोर्ड उड़ा देगा आपको। ओ नहीं, इमोजीज के लिए हो रहा है ना। बाय 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 बाय, वरना बहुत मुश्किल है। ये शाइन मेडन मारे इसके मारे ही जा रही है यार। क्यों 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 क्यों? नहीं 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 333 अरे यार क्या हो रहा है यार? Just really don't know what the hell is happening.
Don't get frostbite.
Speed of light. Hey.
अरे यार ये Shrine Maiden, I hate this Shrine Maiden.
Train harder. To the ferry.
Shrine maiden, I'm gonna kill you. नहीं.
Burned too brightly.
Cool it.
हेलो. ओ मुझे लगा कुछ और कोई और है मेरे पीछे पे ऐसा लगा. बच गए यार आज. यार I'm not good at this thing. गेमर एम के भी आ गए हैं. वाह, मैंने आज देख रहा हूँ मैं. अरे ठीक है बाय भैया. अब बाय मिस बाउ. थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. आई नो मैं बोर कर रहा हूँ. ये बहुत एक्चुअली ये रिचुअल बहुत टट्टी है. एक्चुअली तो रिचुअल हो रहा है ना अभी, ये टट्टी है. बाय बाय. मैं बोल मेरे ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा है क्या? मैं थैंक यू मिस बाउ फॉर जॉइनिंग. जितनी बार बाय लिखोगे उतनी बार नेटबोर्ड विश करेगा तुझे. Succeed.
Wow, so many. They're everywhere. Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it?
Yes.
But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
एक्सपीरियंस फोन पे कर रहा हूँ ना, ये पीसी पे नहीं कर पाओगे. पीसी में वीडियो देख रहे हो ना तो बहुत अच्छा है भाई. तो वीडियो नहीं गेम खेलोगे तब और भी अच्छा रहेगा. इंटरप्रेटर की वजह से ये 720p पे स्ट्रीम हो रहा है, लेकिन अगर ये रियल गेम खेलते तो ये HD.
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Yep.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence I perform this rite.
वाह, ये कितनी अच्छी बच्ची है यार.
Guiding light.
Book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
बहुत अच्छा दिख रहा है.
Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite.
अच्छी स्ट्रीम है.
Your unrivaled power.
हेलो लोलो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. 90 subs दे दी मैंने. Literally. Thank you for 90 subs. भाई unbelievable. Literally. Thanks for
you asked
90
if
subs.
I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a
है ना, ये
little,
क्वेश्चन
of
बहुत
course.
देर का है, लेकिन ये मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू था कुछ मीम्स भी थे
Just as I thought.
यार कटसीन के बाद ये सब नहीं दिखा देना चाहिए ये पूरा एंड कर देंगे तो ज्यादा लाइक इमेजिनेशन बढ़ता है ये सब नहीं देना चाहिए
Oh, I'm great.
लाइक एचडी एंड कटसीन के बाद जब आपको ये फिर से देखने को मिलेगा थोड़ा सा डिमोटिवेट होता है
I'm fine, seriously. Really,
points
No. Honestly, you two.
और हाँ मीम्स थोड़े अपडेटेड हो गए मीम्स अब ज्यादा डाल दिया मैंने तो मीम्स अब आप बहुत सारे मीम्स रिडीम कर सकते हो अभी 10-11 मीम्स हो गए पहले कितने थे पहले 7 थे 7 8 और 9 आई गेस अभी 11 हो गए
Fine.
नए नए मीम्स देख सकते हो स्लैश मेन्यू टाइप करो
You can
मिल
treat me
जाएगा
to a
मीम्स
meal.
ओके चलो मील देंगे हम ये मीगो को अब हम ट्रीट देंगे गाइस
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay.
It's a deal.
Well, see you soon.
अभी
then.
कर लो मैं स्ट्रीम एंड करने वाला हूँ जल्दी कर लो क्या 90 subs okay now wait for the appointed time the following day okay
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Rest.
रेस्टोरेंट जाएंगे अपन ये वीयू रेस्टोरेंट इतना पॉपुलर कैसे लाइक मैंने बहुत सारे देखे हैं लेकिन वीयू ज्यादा पॉपुलर है लाइक ये वाले पे खा सकते हैं फिर नीचे वाला जो कामिसा तो आया को पसंद है वो वाले खा सकते हैं मैं कामिसा तो आया का जो नाम है ना ये भूल ही गया था मैं हमेशा कामिसा तो बोलता हूँ तो मुंह से आया तो निकलता है
That was unbearable. That was the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet.
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
भाई ये लोग
But
बहुत
then
ये
nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah.
इसकी दूसरा
I guess like novels are just fiction after all, huh?
तूने
That was
कटसीन मिस कर दिया
definitely
यार
the nail in the coffin for
बहुत
the
अच्छा एक कटसीन था
incantations
लाइक
from
बहुत
novels
अच्छा
side.
एनिमेशन था तू
Something
स्ट्रीम
tells
का
me the miraculous
लाइक
adventures
पीछे
of the
करके देख ले
traveler will remain an
बहुत ओपी
interesting
था
series for a long time to come.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere.
वो तो है
Not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
चलो ये मीको लेडी गोदी आई होप अंदर जाते ये मीको मेरा नाम मत बोलो क्या बोलो फिर कोड नेम
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko, what is
मैं बोलो मैं
this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free.
Krimes 2.0
Oh,
नहीं
I just couldn't wait any longer.
नहीं
Boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
All right.
मिसरप्टर नाम देता हूँ मिसरप्टर जिसको पता नहीं है उनको पता ही चल गया होगा चलिए तुझे नहीं
What's
पता
gotten
चलेगा
into you?
वो बहुत
Come
बाद
on,
में
sit
रहता है
yourselves down. You
मिसरप्टर
have
नहीं
to try
यूनिक
this
यूनिक
fish.
ओके यूनिक
It's
यूनिक
found
नाम दे
exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island.
You are unique.
They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
यार पैसे हम देंगे तो सारे एक्सपेंसिव चीजें फ्री करेंगे
Strange. I remember no such thing.
स्कैम करती है
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
No, you are not VIP. You are VI, Miko and G.
Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What?
What's up?
Darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Oh, इसने फ्री में काम करा लिया मैं काट दिया यार फिर से
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
बाकी का सेकंड चैप्टर मैं खुद लिख दूंगा लाइक आई मीन चलो गाइस स्ट्रीम एंडिंग करना पड़ेगा आज 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 किससे गुड नाइट बोलो सुनना चाहोगे बोलो किससे गुड नाइट सुनना चाहोगे कल फिर से स्ट्रीम हुआ क्योंकि मैं 2 रात को स्ट्रीम करना भी छोड़ रुको तो पहले ना इनको हील करके आता हूं मैं वरना ये लोग मर जाएंगे दोस्त मेरी दोस्त हो जाएगी लाइक इल्जाम मेरे ऊपर आ जाएगा तुम फेस रिवील कब करोगे 1K नॉट येट 1K फेस रिवील 1K पे होगा गाइस चलो क्या करना है ना हमें एक्चुअली 1K के उधर एक्चुअली मुझे वेबकैम खरीदने का पैसे मिल जाएंगे ना तो 1K होगा तो मोनेटाइजेशन ऑन हो जाएगा मोनेटाइजेशन ऑन होगा तो फेस कैम खरीद लूंगा लाइक एक वेबकैम खरीद लूंगा लाइक मेरा पीसी का जो वेबकैम है वो 720p पे आता है लेकिन 720p इज नॉट दैट गुड HD इज गुड और लाइटिंग सेटअप्स ये भी खरीदना है ना ग्रीन स्क्रीन भी खरीदना है तो बहुत खर्चा आएगा फेस कैम करना है तो पूरा ठीक से करूंगा वरना नहीं फालतू में लाइट अलग होगा पूरा मैं अंधेरे में दिखूंगा आधा लाइट दिखेगा आधा नहीं दिखेगा कुछ लोग लाइक मैं जैसे रियल लाइफ में मिलेगा बोले तो क्राइम्स है कि कौन है भाई तेरे को लगता है थोड़ा थोड़ा क्राइम दिखता है लेकिन है नहीं क्योंकि उनको दिखा ही नहीं आज तक स्ट्रीम पे कि मैं कौन हूँ अरे चलो गाइस गुड नाइट सुनना है हमें किससे आज किससे सुनेंगे बेडो बेडो से गुड नाइट सुनाएंगे आज ओके ना स्ट्रीम एंडिंग का चलो गुड नाइट तो एक सेकंड रुक जाओ
Time moves quickly. Go. May the wind be at your back.